Now we're going to adjust our normal pickup. So let's go ahead and turn these guys off. Turn on my normal pickup, and here it is. You can hear the distortion on that, and I don't want that on my normal pickup. It sounds a lot like my electric pickup, but what ends up happening, I'm going to go into the effects again. I'm going to go enter and go into this structure tab right here. Scroll all the way over. This is a layout of what effects are going where. So right now, PCM1 is going through the MFX, which doesn't have anything on it right now, into the EQ, and these are like the master effects. And then same thing with PCM2, and then model and my normal pickup are going through the amp and that tremolo mod, which we did there, and then out to the master effects and the master EQ. So there's a couple different ways you can change it. You can actually set up two different structures and change them right here. It's highlighted on there right now on the 1, and if I switched over to 2, everything would change, and it's basically the same thing the way I have this structured here. But let's go ahead and change our structure where only thing I want going through amp and mod is this model amp, I don't want my pickup going through it. Okay, so we're going to go over here. We're going to adjust my pickup to go just straight to the EQ. And actually, let's go ahead and put this on there as well. And this one on there too. So you can see nothing is going through the MFX. The electric model is going through the amp, the mod effects, which was the tremolo we put on there. And then it's getting back up here and going, everything is going through now to the master EQ effects, which we have not edited yet. So that kind of makes sense on there of how this works. You can tell each one of these what you want it to do. Like right now I just adjusted the model to go just through the MFX. Nothing is going through the amp or the mod. And so that kind of gives you a decent idea. So now, since my normal pickup isn't going through those, it's going to sound dry. So you can have your electric guitar on your normal pickup, you can make it go through an amp. So if you like the sound of your guitar going through an amp, then by all means do that. So this is our structure that we have set up now. Nothing on the MFX. Our only electric guitar is going through the amp and the mod, which was so it's the matchless amp and the tremolo. And then now we're going to adjust our master effects here. So if we go back out, we've got amp, mod, which is the tremolo, nothing, the MFX. Now everything below here is basically like a master, so this will apply to all of those because it was on the EQ. What we're going to do is go into delay. Let's go ahead and kick up delay here a little bit. Let's put it all the way up and see what it sounds like. So there's our delay right there. Okay, let's pull it down about halfway. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, now we can adjust what kind of delay we want. Single, pan, reverse, analog, tape, modulate, and high cut. And I actually like the high cut right now. So exit out of that. So we've got our delay set at a 65 level, going through high cut. Now let's hit enter and go into the even further, edit the delay. We can tell it how much feedback we want. If we want it to feedback a lot, and keep going, then we could. Or if we just want, very, very, very little, 1 or 2 times, then you can do that. I keep mine at around 25 or so, which, let's see, 4, 5, 6 different delays there, six different times after. Now, the time here is the same as the tremolo, where I can adjust the speed that I want it to be, faster, or if I wanted to do a longer one, I could do that too. Or if you go all the way up, it goes up to, I think, 4,000 milliseconds. So let's see. Sorry, 3,400 milliseconds. Once we pass that, then we can have the same, our tap tempo times. So we can tell it, if we want it to be just like the tremolo, if we were to, you know, our tap here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and. But I really like to do a dotted eighth note delay. So it's like a dot, dot, dot. So if I'm playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know, there's a lot of guitar players who've done this. The Edge from U2 does this a lot, but so there's our delay there. And actually, I'm going to put a little bit more volume in this. So I have two ways to do this if I wanted to. I could adjust the volume here again. Or I could go back out and adjust it right there. You can see my change registered up there. Okay, so let's turn this guy off. So there's our delay. And all of these are going to apply to all of our sounds. Our reverb here, we can, let's put him on, let's see here. Okay, and we can adjust what types of reverb we want. We go through them real quick. And I found that I kind of like the plate in the Hall 2. But I think I had the Hall 2 on the other patch. So when we go into edit a little bit more, we can adjust it even further with what hertz we want it to cut. Flat. And also kind of how long you want it to, how long you want the delay, the reverb to happen. So I mean, if we had, you know, if we turned our effect level all the way up and put it on that 10-second. You get an idea of how versatile it is, but I don't want it quite that much. Let's see here. No. I think I actually, on the last one, I had it at 375. Let's go a little bit longer like that. All right, and let's, maybe not quite as low of a cut. Yeah. All right, so that kind of gives you an idea. Let's pull this down again. Let's put it at 50, see what that does. Good, so there's our reverb. Okay, going back out of here again and turn reverb off. Lastly, chorus. Let's turn it up a good bit so you can hear it. And you know, it's just a subtle difference there. But you know, chorus to me adds a lot. So if we turn it off, give you an idea. And then turning it on. Maybe I've got that a little bit too much. Okay, pull it down. Okay, so all three of those together, and actually, it's got a pretty good sound. So if we did 1, 2, 3, 4,